Hello, this is more of a thanks sort of video really. It's about Yayzi broadband, and I've seen a lot of people say, oh, they're rubbish, they're this, that and the other, but I've experienced absolute brilliant, amazing customer service that I have never ever received from any ISP and pretty much any other company out there. I was having issues with download speeds for my Mac and my Apple iPhone, and it turned out there to be an issue with Apple. But Yayzi, what we did, we tried to get to the bottom of it to make sure that it wasn't the internet connection. There was a lovely chap called Chris. Can't thank you enough, Chris. You were absolutely amazing. We even tried swapping out the router that I've got. They sent me one and I had to send the other one back. I think there was some, I don't know. There wasn't anything wrong with the router in the end anyway. There was no issues there. The router's here. That's working fine. The issue ended up being Apple, because they're doing something weird at the moment, which we cannot seriously understand, and it isn't just happening on Yayzi's broadband internet service providery type thing. It's happening on BT, it's happening on Virgin, absolutely anyone, where you just get absolutely abysmal when you're downloading an app speeds, but you won't really notice because apps generally don't take that long to download anyway. They're minuscule in size. You only notice if you think, oh, that's going a bit slow, and you tap on it and then you see it's going to take 5 minutes or whatever. But most apps nowadays, if you're how it is, it's like a few seconds, but some might take a minute. But if you're at home, you don't really worry about that. You'll stick it on, download, and you're done. You won't really look at how quickly they download. But Apple seem to be slowing it down for some reason, and it's really apparent on updates. You'll get something saying, oh, 5 hours, this, that and the other, and you'll just think, oh, that's probably just because everyone's trying to download it and this, that and the other. But it's not. It's them actually throttling the speed somehow. Haven't figured out how they're doing it, because if you use your over-the-air like 5G or 4G network, you don't get these issues at all. So if you are using a phone and you're doing an update, just use your 5G or your 4G if you're struggling with download speeds through your Wi-Fi and your broadband. Excuse me, frog in the throat, trying to jump out. And if you're on a Mac, I have said in my other video, or a MacBook Pro, anything like that, just tether it to your phone and it'll be absolutely fine. I've got an Android phone as well, and I tried in the App Store, not App Store, or Play Store, I don't know what it's called anymore, to download the same apps, and there was no problems there at all with Android. They just went psh, boom, just downloaded. I don't want all the fanboys jumping on saying, oh, you should get an Android, this, that and the other. I choose what I want, what phone I want to go with. I mean, I've got Apple devices everywhere, and unfortunately the Apple iPhone fits in the ecosystem with everything. It all works together. I think it's the worst product Apple have ever produced. It's horrible. Yeah, I would much rather have a different phone that's not Apple, but I don't, and it works. If I could get another phone that works seamlessly through with my other Apple devices, I would be using that. But it just works. They all work. You know, I totally get the security and all this, that and the other of everything connecting to each other. And that's brilliant. And I know it's secure when I'm sending it to me iPad, a video like the video I'm doing now, you know, that sort of thing. That's why I use an iPhone. I think, if you don't, I mean, if I didn't have Apple devices, you know, Macs and whatever else, I probably wouldn't use an iPhone. But that's just the way of the world, and that's how it is. But anyway, big thanks to Chris at Yayzi. Amazing customer service, absolutely amazing. And I'm pretty sure you do watch my videos, because I'm pretty sure you said you've seen the channel. And would I recommend them? Yeah, I haven't. To be honest, the amount of time that I've been with them, a few hiccups, but nothing compared to the issues that I've had with Virgin Media in the past. Absolutely nothing. And at a stupid, ridiculously low price. Yeah, I do recommend it. I mean, I'm getting, last time I checked it, pretty much, what was it meant to be? It's meant to be like 800, I think, but I got like 900 plus speed up and down, and that's fantastic. That's what you want. You won't get that with Virgin Media because they give you a whacking great big download speed, but then your upload speed is useless. And for content creators like myself, it's the upload speed that you want more, because download stuff for the internet and watching Netflix and this, that and the other, it's not going to really use much anyway of your bandwidth. Plus, with what they're doing with the sound things at the moment, where you can't really hear anything and you have to turn your TV or your bloody amp up really loud just to enjoy a film. But what I don't get is when you're watching the adverts on there, you know, for each film, it's really loud, and then when you go and put it on, you can't hear it. What's with that? It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, Yayzi Video, keep up the good work, people, because you're amazing, and it's nice to be able to speak to an actual person and not someone in a call center in India or another country in the world. And it's absolutely fantastic, Chris. You are you were my lifesaver at that point, because I had a few issues going on as well at the time, and you just made it so easy for me. You even gave me a call a couple of times, you know, to see what was going, you know, have a little chat about what was going on, and yeah, you know, it was good. It was absolutely perfect. So thank you very much, Yayzi, again, and Chris, banging job, mate, banging job. You know what to do, people. Like and subscribe, and get Yayzi Broadband. You can't go wrong.